Hello Isorropians, Charlie here. I'm a wellbeing coach with Isorropia, and in today's video I would like to take some time to talk to you about codependency. Relationships and our ability to navigate healthy ones will prove to be essential to anyone maintaining their mental well-being, and as such I think it's vital that we gain an understanding of codependent traits and whether we may or may not have slipped into codependency ourselves. But to start, what is codependency? Codependency is defined as excessive emotional or psychological reliance on a partner, typically one who requires support on account of an illness or addiction. These types of relationships can be intimate, familial or friendships, and usually develop when a person requires support to an extent. The unwell person might be an alcoholic, drug addict, have physical needs, mental health needs, or just be immature or an underachiever amongst other things. Being in a relationship with someone who requires this type of support isn't inherently a bad thing. However, if the relationship becomes detrimental to the supporter and they stay in the relationship regardless of the negative impact on themselves and keep facilitating the unwell person's damaging behaviour, then this right there can be termed a codependent relationship. The relationship is called codependent because the unwell person relies on the codependent to meet their needs and to enable their illness, and the codependent relies on the unwell person to get their sense of self-worth, identity, approval, and to get their emotional needs met. Codependency develops because at its base the codependent is out of touch with their wants, feelings, and desires. In any healthy relationship, two people should act as separate entities. That's to say that the two people support and improve each other, but not to the extent that they depend on each other's support to feel complete, worthwhile, or happy. It is dangerous to rely on another person for validation or meaning, as there is no guarantee they will be there forever, and if we feel we depend on that person, we may leave ourselves open to relationships where our rights and needs aren't being respected. But how does this link to our mental well-being? Having healthy, balanced, trusting relationships where the needs of both people are being met is one of the cornerstones of good well-being. In fact, developing and maintaining relationships is one of the foundations of stability, a goal we should all be striving for. If we continuously put another person's needs first, we risk slipping into a spiral where we lose ourselves as we fall out of contact with our own needs, drift further away from the things which give our lives meaning, and disconnect from any sense of purpose besides caring for the other person. Our boundaries may become blurred, and in doing so we leave ourselves vulnerable and invite others to take advantage of us, again at the neglect of ourselves. If left unchecked, codependency can leave us feeling trapped and lost, with little to no idea as to our identity or our place in the world. So what can we do about it? Codependency is initially invited because of a lack of self-respect and a struggle in placing healthy, assertive boundaries. At this point, it's directly towards the solutions. In learning to overcome codependency, we will want to start fostering a sense of self-worth, and as our self-esteem grows, we will become more confident in asserting our newfound boundaries. With regards to self-worth, we need to take time to discover ourselves and what it means to be us. This will come as we start to make time for ourselves and make an effort to reconnect with what truly matters to us and matches our values. As we start to regain a sense of pleasure, pride and accomplishment in our day-to-day lives, inevitably our self-esteem will be boosted, our self-worth will follow suit, and we'll depend less on others for our sense of value. We'll also want to work on putting down strong boundaries in any relationship where we feel we're being taken advantage of. This will require us to be assertive in the communication of what we will and we won't accept for ourselves. Being assertive will mean that we start to respect our needs and rights, and we'll need to learn to say no. I know that what I am proposing is hard. I was in a codependent relationship not so long ago. Hands down, the best move that I ever made was taking time on my own to make sure that I didn't depend on anyone else for my own happiness or sense of value. And because of this time I spent investing in myself, I have now entered a healthy relationship where we respect each other's boundaries, individuality, and time together. I'm going to leave it here for now though, team, and as always, I'd like to end it on a few questions for you. Did you relate to this video? Have you recognised codependency in yourself? What needs are you not respecting in your relationships? And tell me what is one thing you can do for yourself today. If you put your answers in the comments section below, I'll do my very best to get back to you as soon as I can. If you've recognised yourself in any of this video, this could prove to be an important piece of the puzzle. Reflect on what I've said today and make sure to tune into our live sessions and workshops for more information. Until next time, stay safe and take care. Peace.